Hey there and welcome back. So if you're a YouTuber or drone flyer slash enthusiast, you might want to pay attention to this video. So I came across this article that states that Sky Menace, YouTubers' reckless drone videos draw heavy hammer from feds. That's right, this YouTuber from Philadelphia is facing $200,000 in penalties and in order to cease the dangerous flying. The article states that authorities say he has flown drones to the tops of 1,100-foot buildings, harassed birds, and crashed his craft all on video. That was the evidence the FAA needed to make the case that he violated 12 federal regulations. So this YouTuber here, PhillyDroneLife, is facing $200,000 in fines due to flying drones. His whole channel is him flying drones, and some of the videos are actually pretty cool. Alright, so there's a news video on this. Let's take a look at it and see what's going on.
Philadelphia man is in legal trouble for what he calls entertaining videos using his drone. But the federal government says it's illegal.
Damn.
Reporter Becca Hendrickson has the details from South Philadelphia tonight.
That sucks.
His YouTube videos flying drones around Philadelphia
That's so awesome.
of views.
Here goes Willie.
But according to the FAA, these videos Michael DiCiurcio makes where he flies close to buildings and crashes into himself aren't harmless entertainment.
How are they not harmless entertainment? He's crashing it into himself, nobody else. He's flying around, getting some landscape views. That's pretty rad, I think.
They're dangerous.
There are videos that are edited. And as everybody knows, anything can happen in edited video.
That's true, dude. Speaking facts, you can edit anything with videos. You can use green screens. You can do anything with movie magic slash editing.
DiCiurcio, who's known on YouTube as PhillyDroneLife, says he started flying as a way to get healthier and make people laugh.
Nice.
So I was bought a drone to get myself out of the house, and it worked.
Now he's
Nice,
up
that's good
against
for him,
the
man.
U.S. Attorney's Office, which filed a civil suit against him with penalties adding up to nearly $200,000.
That's
You look into a
nuts.
person, find
That's crazy. So this guy wanted to get out of the house, so he buys a drone, goes around making videos, having fun, entertaining people, just enjoying life, hurting or literally nobody, and now the government's going after him and like giving him a $200,000 fine. That's crazy.
out they have nothing. So let's throw the book at them. 182 grand. Let's do it.
In a 15-page civil complaint, the federal government says since 2019, DiCiurcio has broken several rules, flying at night in inclement weather, too close to buildings and people, and too close to the airport.
Hurting people with it and trying to get in the airspace. Why would I do that? Why would I risk my life and people on a plane? It's just
Facts,
stupid.
dude.
There are two types of
That
people
is
who can fly.
stupid. I don't understand why they're going after this dude. Like, he's just having fun, enjoying it. But I guess there are rules or laws that you have to obey when flying a drone, and you got to be safe. If he didn't film or post any of the videos, then they would have nothing. He would just be out there enjoying it. But he did this to keep himself going out, motivation and entertainment for others. And he seems pretty like an entertaining guy.
Drones. Those who have a commercial license, like we do at 6ABC to
Of
fly
course.
Drone 6, and those who do it as a hobby but took a safety test like DiCiurcio did. Now, there are different rules for each type of pilot,
Of course.
but there is one big overlap, and that is flying safely.
So you can get a license like this guy did, and you can fly it in certain scenarios. Or if you're doing it as a commercial use, like the news, then you're allowed to have more freedom. I understand they don't want people just flying drones around, crashing into buildings, or like hitting people, or like spying on people, privacy invasion. But like, it just doesn't make any sense on why the news can do it and individuals can't. I mean, if you're just like out in the park having fun, that's one thing. But I guess like flying around the city and stuff like that, it's a little bit more dangerous. And I guess you'd have to go along the right route of getting the license or permission to do so. And I guess also because like flying restrictions with like, planes and helicopters. So that's like a safety issue too.
This couldn't hurt. It couldn't kill you.
DiCiurcio says he's never broken any rules.
I mean, he says it can't kill you, but I'm pretty sure if you fly that to max height and like fly straight down, you could probably dome somebody in the head pretty good, and it could cause some harm. It could possibly kill you if it depends on how you do it, but I wouldn't say nothing, like it couldn't. Anything's possible.
Or flies dangerously. But the government disagrees.
Now imagine that you're on welfare, you have nothing, you live in your mother's home.
Sheesh.
Now what's going to happen to you? See, that's the part that everybody needs to understand. I have nothing.
In South Philadelphia,
Damn.
Rebecca Hendrickson for Action News at 10 on P.
Well, what would happen if he doesn't pay the fine then? Like, does he go to jail? Like, do they just garnish his welfare checks? I feel bad for this guy. He's just out there having fun on his YouTube channel with drones, and he's getting, like, destroyed by the man. See, that's the problem. If there's any rules or laws or regulations, you got to abide by them. And if you're like posting videos on YouTube, that's evidence. And they might not nail you right away. They could wait years. And these videos have been going back since 2019 that they've been gathering this evidence and going after him. And like this dude's like just having fun, entertaining people, flying drones, and they're gonna go after him. And that's the thing is like, it just seems like they're getting really strict when it comes to like certain things on YouTube now, like these feds or the government or the police. They're literally taking anything and everything that they can grasp at and really nailing people with the book. And what are they gonna do? Get blood from a rock or blood from a stone? Like this guy says he's on welfare, living at home. Now they're giving him this fine. Like what's the worst that happened? Go to jail, I guess, because of it, or just like he has to pay slowly. Like I don't know. This is just really sad. I feel like instead of going this route, they could have like contacted him and gave him a few warnings. To go to this extreme right away is really unfair. I guess if there's laws or regulations, then they need to be abide by, and it's just unfortunate that this is happening. I'm sure if he was just at the park every day doing it, that'd be fine. I'm not sure on the laws in Philadelphia with drones, but I know like they take drones and flying very strict. Even out where I'm at, you just got to be careful with it. And if you're gonna do it, usually you don't film it. Alright, so I was reading the article a little bit more, and it actually states that they gave him warnings. Repeated warnings from the FAA and the Transportation Department's Inspector General went unheeded, so authorities filed a case to force Mr. DiCiurcio to pay the penalty and clean up his act. At least 34 times! He flew the small unmanned aircraft system without a remote pilot certificate in violation of at least a dozen regulations and under unsafe circumstances, including lacking the ability to control the SUAS in fog, snow, rain, wind, darkness, blah, blah, blah. So he did get multiple warnings, and he basically said F you to the man, and that's why they went after him. And this was like another case here. It says in 2015 against a Chicago-based drone photography company, Skypan. They were actually getting a $1.9 million fine, but they struck a deal to pay $200,000. And that's actually a company. Alright, so reading that he actually had multiple repeated warnings and didn't really care just kind of shows you like, yeah, like, if you're going to ignore them and just keep doing it, they're definitely going to go after you. So he could have cleaned up his act. He could have done things to make it, legal, or gone the certificates or whatever he needed to do, or just stop flying the way that they wanted him to fly, but he just said screw it. There's more, and it says the FAA filed 13 civil penalty cases against drone users in fiscal year 2023. The prevailing settlement in drone forums is that Mr. DiCiurcio gave the drone community a bad name and drew the FAA's wrath with his attitude. So they're actually just sending a message because of him, and because of him ignoring and keep doing this, it could actually be really bad for other drone enthusiasts and people in the drone community. So a lot of people that aren't in the drone community might just go, oh, this is so unfair and stuff like that. But then what I'm reading is people in the drone community are actually against this guy for doing what he's done and getting repeated warnings and just ignoring it and continuing to do what he's doing and the way that he flies and makes videos and stuff like that. I'm quite interested to see if he's actually going to end up paying this fine, but I don't think he has the money. So what are they going to do? I guess, will he end up doing jail time, or will he just slowly garnish his welfare checks? I came across this, and it just goes to show you, if you're getting repeated warnings, don't ignore them. You will face the consequences, and yet again, like I've said in other videos, don't film yourself doing illegal things on YouTube, and if you get warnings, you should definitely listen to them. Especially when it's the FAA, the government, or whoever. Yeah, let me know your thoughts and opinions about this in the comments below. Do you think this is fair ruling or unfair towards this YouTuber? Also, like this video, share with your friends and family, and click that subscribe button for more. Thanks for watching, everyone. Stay safe. God bless you all. Take care, and peace out.